The industrial city of Glasgow is bursting at the seams. The factories are working full blast. But the competition is not sleeping. In terms of economic issues, the countries in continental Europe have long since caught up. Something must be done to stop the cradle of the Industrial Revolution from falling behind. Anyone who doesn't toe the line now will fall by the wayside.
It's almost reaching the point where I want to go find someone else's video
Scotland.
to see how they got it to work.
The shipyards on the Firth of Clyde have been famous for... Coal and iron are available in abundance in the areas around Glasgow. Off to the blast furnace with them.
We are not building a tunnel. No, I need to do one of these first. New line. Right, you there. There. Go back there again. Cargo. We'll have 8 of those. Off you go, lads. So Corey says, in a short gameplay bid from the developers, he saw the train station connected to the trucks and then the trucks to the road. Maybe try that with a shipyard. Problem is you don't have enough space on that island to do bugger all, really. And you can see this is physically covering that, so it should pick it up. There was a period of time where this was flashing yellow, like it wanted me to click it, even though I'd already done what it wanted. So I wonder if it sort of bugged itself out at that point and never really recovered. Just like we can't fill the damn things quick enough. Yeah, I want to start building the next few things I know it wants me to build, but I don't want to get ahead of myself in case it breaks the tutorial. Oh, Winter's found a video. He's going to have a look for me. Here comes the coal.
The shipyards crave steel for colossal tubs. The bigger the better. But it doesn't get there all by itself.
Alright, let's have a truck depot. In there. Not a depot. A drop-off point. You know what I meant. New line from there to there. Could not connect all the stations because we haven't got a road for it yet. 2 seconds. Now, is that route happy? Yeah. Right, let's build some vehicles. Go with another. We'll go 5. I'm not sure when the game's released, to be perfectly honest. I got given early access and no information, which is half the problem we're experiencing. Is that a V formation of birds? Oh yeah, that's very cool. And then the road improves. Yep, Winter says the guy in the video is having the same problem. Does he ever actually fix it, Winter? Or are we actually stuck on this part of the campaign? What is that? Cool, part of my desk. The Winter says it looks like he's sending it to another port. How do you mean? See if you can work it out for me. What is that? Who is that? How did you get here? What are you doing? What a weirdo. Nice to know it's not just me having the issue, at least. We're actually in positive earnings. What is this heresy?
Your deliveries of high-quality steel make it possible to build particularly seaworthy ships. Time to make use of these robust steamers. Sustenance for the city's working masses is found out on the islands. Delectable fish swim in the sea. And the distilleries and the Hebrides produce an absolutely... Every ship needs a harbour, and your venture needs a particularly good one.
Right. Cargo harbour.
Help to build a shipyard so that it won't be long before you can call a beautiful ship your own. Buy a stately boat that will sail you safely through the wild waters of the Western Isles on your daring expedition.
Buy one of them. When it says he built something to take it from the harbour to the pub and then it started taking it.
Explore the Western Isles to obtain fish and whiskey for the city.
Alright, establish a route and have the ship sail to the harbour of Port Ellen. That's there to there. No, new line. There to there. Still trying to get steel. I wonder, maybe Winter's onto something with the, maybe you have to have what would get delivered to here then go on to somewhere in such a way that it then works out the whole route and goes, oh yeah, we need to ship one of them. If I try a road depot, not a road depot, truck station.
Industry is buzzing. Thanks to your services, its need for steel is always covered. In contrast, a lack of personnel looms on the horizon. Nowadays, the city's working class is outrageously spoiled. The workforce is rebelling more and more against the prevailing working conditions. On the other hand, in the Highlands, countless hungry people wait gratefully for employment. All that needs to be done is to get them to the city.
See, this is called Lower Glasgow, not Glasgow Annex.
Highlands, so that this remote stretch of land finally experiences the blessings of modern civilization.
I don't know how you connect those two. They just don't seem to actually connect. Like, even when the little blue lines go between them, they don't connect. Alright, let's get this train station sorted. Passenger station. Hang on. Passenger station terminus. Right, there we go. That's more what I was expecting to see. Glasgow. See, even those connected together don't have the same name, so it's not like that. I did set the filter to only whiskey. That didn't particularly help, but we'll keep trying. Railway tracks. And then that gets vaguely the right direction. Hey, Luna. No, the puppy's had his walk. We're back playing Transport Fever again after the dog's walk. Nice double tunnel there, game. How about no?
Supply the city of Glasgow with workers none the worse for wear who haven't fallen victim to the union's pipe dreams yet.
What did... No. No, that didn't go to plan.
These days, big landowners' fleecy balls of wool now graze where families of farmers once help with accounting and look to see if all the sheep are still there. All the people in charge have dozed off from all the counting.
Yeah, we want a passenger to passenger. And we want a new vehicle. Steam. One of them. Lots of lovely things on it. Right now we need to sort the bus service out because otherwise there'll be nobody to get on the damn thing.
What's going on here? Oh yeah. Inventory's over and done with. The sheep are all there. Madam, sir.
Okay, routes. Let's start at the train station. Ah, new line. Around the city we go. Grab all the peoples. Perfect. New vehicles, passenger, the weird little wagony things. Let's go for 10. Off you go. Now the same the other end. Much smaller scale though, and we do need a road depot up here though. We need new routes. There we go. And then 6. That gets the passengers to the station so the trains can then, you know, actually have somebody to send somewhere. And encourage people to get on the train because they have somewhere to go when they're off the other end. I did set the train running, didn't I? Yes. Right. So this thing, definitely not still providing whiskey. Because this boat's got Jackal on it. Corey says he loves trains. You should see the total overkill in Factorio. Trains for everything. My issue with trains normally in games like this is to scale them up is usually quite difficult because you have to start putting in passing points and signaling, and it usually results in crashes. Also, cities tend to expand massively around the train station after you've put it down, and to the point where you then can't expand it. Or they'll go, oh no, we don't want to allow you to build on our land anymore, and so you can't expand it anymore. You know, they're just difficult to scale. Oh, we've got 30 people waiting. Excellent. Nearly a full train. Do I play Factorio? I have done. I don't at the moment. I should think most software engineers, or just engineers in general, have played Factorio at some point. It kind of scratches a certain itch that they tend to have. There's a lot of people in that station. Oh, look at the money. 39 people going back the other way. Why does it consider we transported 3 people when we just had a train full? My biggest problem with Factorio actually is you get things all nicely set up and then the natural resource runs out. So then you have to go try and get the next bit of the natural resource. And it's just becomes frustrating to the point where I'm not actually enjoying myself. I'm just wanting to go back and set those resources to be of infinite quantities so I can focus on what I want to be doing, not continually reworking the initial stages of everything from further and further afield. Also, I do enjoy putting a nice conveyor belt loaded with ammo around the full perimeter of my base, going to turrets, so they're permanently stocked. It does amuse me no end to see an obscene amount of ammo just going around in circles, really. Transport 20 people to Glasgow. They have to be these very specific 20 people.
The new workers from the Highlands are remarkably productive as they slave away. To keep them in a good mood and make sure they don't fall for any kinds of rebellious activities, precautionary sedation is called for. Whiskey from the Western Isles is excellently suited to this purpose. Supply the city with cheap booze that pacifies the dissatisfied so that subversive activities don't get started. Plunge into the wonderful world of spirits. Thanks to your supply, no one will be left high and dry.
Okay. Which one's the land use? Commercial area, residential, right. I've got to deliver whiskey up here.
Without fail, some of the whiskey oddly disappears in transit. Is it likely that it evaporates out on the open seas? Is it the legendary angel share that imperceptibly vanishes there? If it is, then the angels must be awfully thirsty.
Collision? Collision with what? Oh, I hit the wrong button completely. How can I possibly cover that entire area? You have to put this sort of in the center. And trash a couple of buildings. Alright, new line then. Let's have one from that truck stop to that truck stop. Line 7. I'll have a couple of vehicles. Doing line 7.
A ship sails through the locks of the Inner Hebrides, rolling from side to side in peculiar curves. Word has it that cheerful singing coming from the steamer was heard of. Captain Klein says the ferrymen are very poorly paid, so they might have occasionally treated themselves to a sip from the cargo. That just won't do, of course. If at all, then they ought to get drunk like self-respecting people do it, inside a good pub where it's nice and cozy.
Oh, okay, so that's a conjoined. Oh, that wasn't a key I wanted to push. Why? Okay, apparently passengers and trucks now go there. What's the problem? Like, oh, it's reporting a problem. What is the problem? Oh, let me fix the problem. Back off, buses. All right, line 5. Do not need to go to Victoria Street. Ridiculous. All right, now, Winter, help. What the hell did these people do to get this stupid whiskey working? Oh, hang on. Whiskey. We have whiskey. Thunder asks, how do you have this now, by the way? Developers, early access keys, fun things. I'm gonna use a boat to do the fishery, I think, because we could potentially get a train there. Or there are okay decisions. We could truck it from the fishery to here and then use my existing trains. I think I'm going to do that.
Thanks to you, throats are well lubricated all over Glasgow. But on an empty stomach, the water of life makes people anything but lively. What's required is a sound basis in the form of solid food. A new dish is currently on everyone's lips. Deep-fried fish with deep-fried potatoes.
Deep-fried Mars bar?
Culinary delight. Help this masterpiece of British cuisine to triumphant progress. Your services are going to stuff the city's jaws and provide fishing operations on the Atlantic with record sales.
Oh wait, let's do the line first. From there to there. Vehicles, no, hang on. Off you go.
Slide you, as they say around here. Lately, people have been quenching their thirst and staying dry at the same time.
Alright, cargo station. Cargo station terminus. That's the one we want. And then if we connect that up. We're now going to need to stick a couple of signals on. We'll set up one the other end. Yep, that'll do. With signals there. And then we want a passing place, probably around here. And signals on there, one there. Right. Oh, need a new line. New line. From there to there. And a new train. Team. One of them. Cargo. We want one that can take fish, so it's going to be the box car. Away you go, laddie. I mean, technically, we should have some signals just there. Oh, here we go. Yay, no collision. All right, we've got no fish there yet. There we go. The shipments have started. How are we doing with the old whiskey? 20 in there. And the ship's full. Good. This train actually got any on it? No, because it thinks it's shipping whiskey. Good job, train. Good job. You're dropping off a fish. There we go. We got fish in the train station now. Just gotta wait for my train to come back. Huh. What's Corey done? Printed his latest Factorio. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's some interesting intersecting train tracks. With a lot of signals. You can keep that monstrosity to yourself. About a third of the dog is in his sleeping bed. The rest of him is slowly crawling out of it and flopping on the floor upside down. Silly boy. Is that train coming back yet? Here he comes. Loaded with fish. I see a problem here, fellas. There's two of you. That was an abrupt stop. Formula 1 levels of unloading speed as well. Oh, hang on. Ah. Okay, will the whiskey trucks also take the fish? Because they're expecting to take whiskey. I might need to build some more, attach them to that route, which is route 7? Yes. But tell them to only carry fish. Away. Okay, you lot. Route 7. Can I not configure them to only carry some things? Apparently not. Not with road vehicles anyway. Ah, he's got some fish. Just waiting for the first fish delivery. 16 fish on a train seems excessive. Are they whales? I would imagine it's tons. I was going to say kilograms, but even 16 kilograms of fish isn't a lot. Come on, one of these must have fish on. Nope. Whiskey. But I've connected the fishery. Obviously, I haven't connected the fishery in the way that it wishes to be connected. is probably by boat. So that was a big old waste of time. I don't even know. Let's try it. Yes? Crap knows. All right, line 8. Let's edit line 8. Add a station, that one. And remove a station, that one. And bulldozer station. I don't even know. It's like they've got so close to it being a really, really good game, but there's just these little annoying bits. Like, where is this going and why can I not pick where it goes? Why does it try to be intelligent and then fail? Can this boat even carry fish? I probably should have checked that. Yes. Right, there is fish in the place. Will they pick it up? This question and more. No! No, they will not. Because magically that and that, despite being connected, are not connected because game. Why the hell? Glasgow has fish. You are connected. Ah! Because it wanted me to do the whole thing by train because I've just actually read what it says. Okay. Okay. Dum da dum dum dum. We will run faster, horses. Run faster. Okay. All right, now the difficult bit. I've got to actually get a train around that stupid area. I'm gonna bridge it. I don't care. It's gonna cost a fortune. Yeah, let's go. Which one are you? The fish train. Run, train, run! No, 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 no. Bad train. There we go.
Thanks to your efforts, the industrial metropolis of Glasgow is really bursting into bloom.
All right, we'll get out of there as quickly as possible.